I call the 172nd annual town meeting to order. Please stand and join me for pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated. Thank you for joining us tonight for our annual town meeting. Before we start, I would like to introduce to you our William Township officials. I'm the clerk here at William Township, Joanna Gauza. Our supervisor, Kathy Penner. Our assessor, Ken Jochen. Our trustees, Jim Hamilton. Patricia Kosicki. Joseph Merglin. And Daryl Tolkien, which is absent tonight. The annual financial statements are located in the William Township reports. If you have one, you can read it along. Okay. Now, Ken Fleury, our William Township attorney, will take over the next part.
Good evening. The next item on the agenda is the election of a moderator, and we'll open the floor for nominations of a moderator. Please state your name for the...
Joanne Schultz. I nominate Sue Hayes for moderator.
And do we have a second?
I'll second.
Okay. Are there any other nominations for moderator? Seeing none, we'll close the nominations for moderator. All in favor of nominating Sue Hayes as the moderator, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Sue, you are, where's Sue?
Sue's over here.
Over here. Sorry.
Thank you all for being here tonight. We have several resolutions that need to be passed tonight.
Yes, we will be having public comment.
Okay. There will be public comment for the resolutions.
So in the 20 minutes.
Okay, that's what I thought. 20 minutes total. You can speak for 3 minutes. And anybody like to speak?
We have a list.
Oh, okay.
Here.
We're going to go in this order?
Yes.
Ken Jokum?
He wants to speak from there or there. Thank you. My name is Ken Jokum. I live at 2410 North Evergreen, Arlington Heights. I'm also assessor and taxpayer advocate. This year, Illinois has the highest effective tax rate of any state in the nation. A taxpayer purchasing an average home with a 30-year mortgage will pay almost twice for their home by the end of the term of their mortgage. Once they'll pay to the mortgage company, and the other one they will pay to the tax man. Taxes for the year in Cook County rose to $17.6 billion. In the northwest suburbs, the median residential tax bill jumped 15.7%. That's the highest increase in 30 years. And an additional $203 million was added to tax bills due to the recently passed Recapture Act. As a consequence of the above, our office is focused on saving taxpayers money by providing the following services. We've handled 11,800 individual cases. We completed over 3,000 exemption cases, resulting in $2,507,000 in taxes which did not have to be paid. These exemptions include senior exemptions. There were 800 of those for a total of $600,000 savings. The senior freeze exemptions, there were 1,538 for a total savings of $1,530. There were 346 homeowners exemptions for a savings of $346,000. 232 disabled veterans exemptions. We don't know the savings on those, but many of those are 100% exemptions. 97 disabled persons, and we provided comparables and filings for 1,200 appeals. We processed almost 4,600 permits with a
You have
total
5
value,
seconds, please.
with a total value of $230 million. I'm grateful to the staff, and we will continue to serve honorably the citizens of Wheeling Township.
Thank you, Ken. If I mispronounce anybody's name, it's because I'm having a hard time reading some of these. John Hoger?
John Hager.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I moved out here 3.5 years ago, my wife and I, from the city. And we were amazed at how government out here responds, how courteous everyone is. They actually feel like they're doing something for you. In the city, it was like they were doing you a favor by answering you even. So we're so grateful to be out here. And the taxes down here are high, but compared to other townships like Thornton, which is about as large as this from what I understand, they pay everyone huge salaries. Of course, you see them on the news now with that crazy mayor in Dalton. So this is so well run. I just can't believe everyone doesn't move out here, from the mayors to the township, the city councils. Everything is just so good. I should have moved out here 25 years ago. Thank you.
Thank you, John. Next would be John Presciotti.
Hi guys, my name is John Picchiotti. I live at 829 North Belmont in Arlington Heights. This is my first time coming to one of these, so thanks for having me. Township government is something that can easily be taken for granted, but as I've gotten older, I've grown to see the vital role that it plays in the lives of so many of our neighbors and the most vulnerable in our area. I've seen this through the efforts to rally area people to donate to the food pantry at the height of the COVID-19 pandemic, and to ensure that our neighbors in need had access to food and other essential items. I personally know many seniors who rely on the township's transportation services to live a full, independent life, and I'm glad that we have a supervisor and a board that is dedicated to fiscal responsibility and respecting our hard-earned tax dollars. I am blessed to call Wheeling Township home and to have access to the vast number of services in this area, as well as being a beneficiary of the leadership that has made our home a destination to live, work, and raise a family. Thank you.
Thank you, John. Jean Hamilton.
I'm Jean Hamilton. I live at 1509 North Hickory Avenue. And I just want to add to what John said and Mr. Hager, that I'm just appreciative of Wheeling Township. I'm especially appreciative of the staff here. I know they really take to heart the people that they're trying to help. They really want to help people, and it shows in what they do. So thank you, Regina, and everybody else who is not here. Also appreciate Kathy's leadership with that. But again, I know people who take advantage of the services of Wheeling Township, and I'm just grateful that we have access to this close to home. We don't have to go to Cook County. Although I've not had to use those services, I fear they would not be efficient and or nice, as someone mentioned. So it's nice to have a smiling face, but I do know I have neighbors that have tried to have their taxes have gone to the assessor for that assistance. I've also have neighbors that have had to use utility assistance, and I also have a disabled son who is not in need yet to use the ride share, but the fact that that's available to him makes me very happy, because he's only 26 years old and certainly would like to be independent. So it's nice that it's available. Thank you.
Thank you, Jean. Joanne Schultz. Okay.